job. I'm like, you need to get credit for it. Because like we literally threw him. I guess he's in some academic trouble right now.
Well,
you gotta get on that.
It's from a lack of motivation on his part. It's not that he can't do it.
Of course, the kid's super smart.
He's still, he's a good athlete. He's a smart kid.
Yeah.
He's very personable.
Oh yeah, he's a great kid.
He didn't give a shit about school.
So he literally, when he was playing football, got my email address, sent me an email. I responded after the second email and said, dude, keep bugging me. I'm a little busy right now, but I'd love to get you involved in the basketball because we had lost Jim Miller. Because Jim's down in Vail.
Right.
And so he just kept sending me emails. Then he saw my cell phone number, started sending me texts. It's like, dude, the squeaky wheel gets.
I'm reading this because my phone or my computer is not reading this card.
It goes in at an angle. No, the other way. No, here. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Fisher. To announce.
Like it.
Eaton Reese, Tegan Ludwig, and what we got to make sure is these things are Michelle Coley, Vargas, Ashley Stevens, turn on, you know what, make sure the Glenn Cattles. Megan is probably a little Delaney Moon, Tori Kendricks, Kelly Meeks, Lucy Wilson, Holland Reese, Nikki Shulman, Tori Patel, Sloan Russell, Grace Robeck, Emma Meyer, Molly Thomas.
I think I rewind this thing all the way to the beginning. They already.
See those two?
How do I rewind this thing all the way to the beginning? So
I don't know. Doesn't it normally go there?
I don't know.
And then I won't do. Is this JV here?
No, this is Glenwood's.
Oh, this is Glenwood's on the back side. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Aaron, now how do you say that? Buchan. And then there should be a board button on it once the game starts right here. Aaron Buchan. I wonder if there's parents once it starts.
There are some down there.
I hate getting once the game starts, hit that. It doesn't matter, but we still have 7 minutes, so we can.
I can run down there and have the coach read these things out to
Just
me.
make sure.
Yeah,
Just
explain.
spell them, phonically or where you start the internet connection. Sierra McKinney. There we go.
So it has an autofocus. Can you move it in and out with the standard focus part?
It pixelates on the web
If it's
on autofocus.
So if I go in and out,
you'll
still,
be fine.
It's not going up to their face.
Right, exactly.
Well, we know it works. I might throw it on this computer real quick and just see if I can make sure that it's ready. Winter going, Lenny?
Doing good. Yeah, it's been the conditions have been surprisingly pretty consistent this year.
There's
Serenity thing.
People for so up there think that it's horrible.
Yeah,
but the surface of the snow, the skiing itself, has been actually really good.
It really has. It's been like one day that it baked like all
I've
year.
baby skied 15 days and every single one of them. Which is all right. Yeah. I mean, there's stuff to hit, but for the most part, it's skiing really nicely. A heck of a lot better than we're not even at 200 inches of fallen snow yet.
And the base is still 60, right?
Yeah, and that's deceptive. I mean, that's certainly what's on the snow stake up top, and it's 49, I think we're saying now at midnight. But, anything south or southeast is less than that in a lot of places.
Oh yeah, I found those places.
Yeah, exactly. And, it gets warm. So we had, some southern aspects are crunchy underneath. But a lot of stuff is, I think, skiing nicely.
All the good aspects of skiing nice. Sure.
Is it just for winter sport?
A lot of it is what you get, what you put into it and where you go.
Absolutely.
You can find.
You can always find it.
But my favorite subject in school is definitely not Spanish 4 with Mr. Branson, 7th period. My favorite movie is The Usual Suspects.
Check.
Never get the experience of watching that the first time back. This tour, I'm going to
Two turntables and a microphone.
Spending time with my friends. My goals for this season.
Check. Brian Harvey, broadcasting live. Look like we need to come up a little bit. We are here.
Brian.
Hey, Monica. Brian Harvey, broadcasting live. Look like we need to come up a little bit. We are here. Hey, Monica.
It looks, you might want to turn it back down just a
Okay. I can turn it back down. No problem.
Score a goal or something like that. Here on Jewel, mainly see that.
Okay. Can I steal the pronunciation? No problem. All right, thank you. Can I steal the pronunciation? Okay, go ahead and put in the back in the pregame show, and I'll just monitor from here, and we're good to go. Okay, go ahead and put in the back in the pregame.
I've been playing for about 12 years, and I also like to play pickleball. I'm not sure where I'd like to go to college yet, but I definitely want to play soccer in college. Favorite movie is probably Jaws because it's classic. Last summer I mainly played soccer and just hung out here in Steamboat. My goals for the season are to at the Steamboat Springs High School. I'm number 13. I mainly play defense. I've been playing since I was 5. I also compete in the women's tetherball team and the curling team. I don't really know where I want to go to college. I see myself with a smoking hot guy on the beach outside of school. I am involved in the rocketry club and the chess club. My favorite movie is Monsters University. This summer I'm going to Maine, and my goals for the season are to improve as a player and as a leader. My goals for life are to be happy and successful. What I remember most about being a sailor is the bus rides. And I'm Izzy Rose. I'm a junior in high school, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 89.
Hi, this is Doc from Doc's Auto Clinic. When your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc are ASC certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you need to know your vehicle is safe. We take care of you and your family by taking care of your car. We are located just past Moose on the west end of town off of Elk River Road. Doc's Auto Clinic, proud to support the Steamboat Sailors.
Sports on FM. This is 98.9 KTYV. Steamboat Springs.
Brian Harvey live at Gardner Field. The Steamboat Sailors girls soccer team getting ready to kick off the 2018 campaign.
coming off a big campaign last year. Brian Harvey live at Gardner Field. Your Steamboat Sailors girls soccer team getting ready to kick off the 2018 campaign. Coming off a big campaign last year and a great season, this Steamboat Sailors team has big shoes to fill, and I think they are up to the task. We've got about 5-6 seniors on the team this year, a lot of juniors, a lot of sophomores, and we know Coach Rob Bowman loves to move the parts around and see how the chemistry works and see what fits where, and by the end of the season he usually has his teams cooking with gas. Big rivalry today as we're taking on the Glenwood Demons here at Gardner Field. Glenwood in red, all red socks, red tops, red shorts, and their Steamboat Sailors will be in white and black. Right now the team's warming up here on the field. We're just moments away from the national anthem and our starting lineups. We've got Steamboat Sailors girls soccer on the way. It's a doubleheader today. Vlad and Chase will be down in Aspen as the Steamboat Sailors boys lacrosse team is taking on the Aspen Skiers live from Aspen High School. That game faces off at 4 o'clock. The pregame show starts at 3:30 right here on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Remember, you can listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Big shout out to Dave and Tracy Moon right now operating the camera for us. And of course, what you need to do is when you go to steamboatradio.com, click on the Steamboat Sailors icon, scroll down to the girls' soccer schedule, find today's game against the Glenwood Demons, click the watch link, and you, my friends, should be cooking with gas. Right here. Of course, you can listen to this game wherever you are across the globe at sportsonfm.com. Click on the Listen Here link, or you can listen terrestrially right here on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. They are lending. Remember, Steamboat Sailor Soccer brought to you in part by Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank, the only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. They are lending. Member FDIC. Also like to thank Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Doc's Auto Clinic's easy to find on Copper Ridge Circle, right across from Steamboat Radio. All your building materials. Also like to thank our friends at Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, and the homeowner's friend, Alpine Lumber. Whitty and the crew at Steamboat. For all your building materials on the other side of the tracks. Ski House and the from Walgreens. Also a big shout out to Steamboat Dental Center. Go see Dr. Whitty and the crew at Steamboat Dental Center, just across the parking lot from Ski House and Your House Restaurant at Pine Grove. For all your dental needs, that's Steamboat Dental Center. Big shout out to Travis and the gang with Mountain View Car Wash. Sun's out, guns out. Maybe it's some March Madness going on, some big March specials going on at Russell's Auto Salon, Mountain View Car Wash. Steamboat's only full-service car wash, right across from Yampa Valley Bank on Highway 40. Also like to thank Russell's Auto Salon, where you always meet by accident. Go see Phil, Terry, and the gang at Russell's Auto Salon when you get into that fender bender. Looks like we're a few minutes away from starting in our national anthem here, getting a little bit of a late start here at Gardner Field. That's Russell's Auto Salon. It's me, Brian Harvey. Looks like we're a few minutes away from starting in our national anthem here, getting a little bit of a late start here at Gardner Field. We'll be back in 4 minutes. Let's get ready for Steamboat Sailors girls soccer action right here on KTYV Sports on FM and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. We'll be back in 4 minutes with Steamboat Sailors girls soccer action.
Let's go, Sailors! Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank, and proud sponsor of the Steamboat High School soccer broadcast. Well, fall's upon us, and it's time for some hometown soccer on the Gardner pitch. Yampa Valley Bank congratulates each player on the Sailor soccer squad. Steamboat High School athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. If you're looking for a better banking experience, walk, or better yet, slide tackle through our doors. Remember FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Skip Yerdorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. We are proud to sponsor Steamboat Springs Sailor Soccer. It's easy to find Alpine Lumber located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's
Hi, this is Doc from Doc's Auto Clinic. When your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc's for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc's are ASC certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you need to know your vehicle is safe. We take care of you and your family by taking care of your car. We are located just past Moose on the west end of town off of Elk River Road. Doc's Auto Clinic, proud to support the Steamboat Sailors.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
Hi, I'm Ashley Spiegel, and I'm a senior this year. I am number 6, and I prefer to play forward. This will be my 4th year playing high school. I also like to ski race and camp and just be outdoors. I committed to Grand Canyon University, go Lopes. I plan to play club soccer. I see myself in 10 years with a career, hopefully. I'm also involved with volunteering. I work. I also play a lot of sports. My favorite subject in school is biology. My favorite movie is probably the Fast and Furious series because they're just awesome. This summer I plan to work. My goal for the season is just to have an awesome season, and my goals for life is just to be happy and successful. The thing I'll remember most about being a sailor is the teammates. I'm Ashley Spiegel. I'm a senior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
I'm Terry, and this is Phil from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we've gone green with Enviro-based paint.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor Sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where you won't get a penalty for having a dirty car.
Small emergencies, scrapes, sprains, and stitches. They're bound to happen. You deserve quick care from trusted physicians. At UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center, our emergency care team is here for you and your loved ones. The board-certified physicians at YVMC are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to get you in and out the door quickly. You'll experience the same safe and high-quality care you've come to expect at YVMC, now with smaller prices for life's small emergencies. Yampa Valley Medical Center, now part of the UC Health family.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
I'm Corey Phoenix, and I'm a junior at SSHS. My number is 16, and I play defense and holding mid. I've been playing since I was 5 years old, so that's 11 years. I also like alpine skiing with the high school and badminton. I'd like to go to college at Boston University or University of South Carolina. I don't know if I want to play in college, but I'm looking forward to having fun. In 10 years, I see myself in a marine lab somewhere, hopefully on a warm coast. Outside of school, I'm also involved in NHS, Science Olympiad, and Model UN. My favorite subject in school is definitely not Spanish 4 with Mr. Branson, 7th period. My favorite movie is The Usual Suspects because you will never get the experience of watching that the first time back. This summer, I'm going to be working and spending time with my friends. My goals for this season are to bring everybody to a high level and play our best game. My goal in life is to be a successful marine biologist. What I remember most about being a sailor is the friendship and family we build in the team. My name is Corey Phoenix. I'm a junior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. I'm Chris Puckett, your Steamboat Springs Edward Jones financial advisor. Now's the time to make investments that can help provide money for the ever-rising cost of college. There's more than one strategy to save for college. Please come in to discuss your options.
For a free college cost analysis, call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 or stop by his office at 941 Lincoln Avenue. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Steamboat Resorts is a proud sponsor of Sailor Athletics. Do you have friends or family coming to town, but space at your place is a little tight? Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals is here to help. Steamboat Resorts has been the lodging leader here for over 30 years, and we've got great rates at more than 800 units in 38 properties around the base area. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. That's the Locals Connection, 879-8000, or visit steamboatresorts.com.
Hi, I'm Joanna Allison with Allstate. My husband Brett and I are excited to bring Allstate Insurance to the Yampa Valley. We are so fortunate to live in this amazing place and want to help you protect all that's good in your life. Brett and I are here to provide local insurance advice and help customize an insurance plan that meets your needs. Stop by the Allison Allstate Agency in Steamboat on 5th Street, right across from the Mahogany Ridge for a free quote, or Google us at Allstate Steamboat. We are a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Let's go, Sailors! Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of the Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank, and proud sponsor of the Steamboat High School soccer broadcast. Well, fall's upon us, and it's time for some hometown soccer on the Gardner pitch. Yampa Valley Bank congratulates each player on the Sailor soccer squad. Steamboat High School athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. If you're looking for a better banking experience, walk, or better yet, slide tackle through our doors. Remember FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Brian Harvey live at Gardner Field, getting ready for Steamboat Sailors girls soccer action. We're getting a little late start here. First game of the season. Gardner Field looking beautiful. We've got cloudy skies here with a light snow falling, which could pick up throughout the game. Checking the National Weather Service here, but you know, we're in the Yampa Valley. You don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, drive 5 miles, and it will change. And of course, we breed 'em hardy here in Steamboat Springs and Glenwood. These girls are definitely ready for action as they are lining up. We're getting ready to make the starting lineups, and the national anthem here is your Steamboat Sailors girls varsity team getting ready to take on the Glenwood Demons. First game of the 2018 campaign, and of course this is a Western Slope League games, so these two teams will see each other home and away throughout the season. They match up quite well usually, historically, but you never know. Each year we get a brand new team, and we're going to see how this Steamboat Sailors girls soccer team is in just a matter of minutes. Right now, the team's going through their pregame formalities with the referees and getting ready for the starting kickoff. We still have the national anthem to come, and we'll try to get our starting lineups, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Remember, Steamboat Sailors girls soccer can be heard right here on KTYV Sports on FM, terrestrially across the Yampa Valley. Of course, you can also listen to this game at sportsonfm.com. Click on the big speaker in the left-hand corner of the website that says Listen Here. Or you can listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web by going to steamboatradio.com, clicking on the Sailors icon, scrolling down to the girls' soccer schedule, find today's game against the Glenwood Demons. Click on the watch link, and you, my friends, are cooking with gas. Oh, I guess we're going to play no national anthem. Is that? It looks like we are just going to play. And just when we get ready to play, the sky's open and we've got some snow falling. But this is normal. Thanks to Danica Moss for printing me out a roster of both these teams so I can sound as good as possible. Big shout out, of course, to our friends at Steamboat Resorts. Steamboat Resorts, give them a call for the Locals Connection discount at 879-8000 if you've got friends coming to town. We are underway. Glenwood with the kickoff, controlling the ball back to their back line, servicing it out to the near side here at midfield. That one contested by Eli Roach. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw-ins near side here down the sideline. And Johnson puts that one out of bounds, and it will be a Steamboat throw near side at about the 18 on the Sailors' side of the pitch. Steamboat trying to control here, working it back into the box. And that one is kicked out of bounds by Eden Reese, the sophomore goaltender. Throw in near side here. And a bicycle kick kept out, and a goal here for Glenwood. So a very high service from about the 18. Reese made the stop, but she had a striker right in her grill. And I do not have all the numbers here for the Glenwood team. I believe that was Mo Reese with the goal. Steamboat controlling off the kick, working it back to their midfield. Contesting is Glenwood, and Glenwood on fire early. Ballots are, again, I don't have all these numbers here, so I'm a little guesstimation going on. Big booming kick from Reese up to midfield, controlled and settled by your Steamboat Sailors. Far side, that's Delaney Moon with the ball. Balloon gets dispossessed. And Glenwood controlling along their back line, switching fields near side as the snow picks up. That's Eli Roach putting it down the middle, looking for Megan Sawyer. She can't control, and it's picked up by Aaron Buchin, the goaltender here. The goal keep for the Glenwood Demons. She puts it up to midfield, where it's controlled momentarily by the Sailors, goes out of bounds, and it will be a Steamboat throw. Coming up to take the throw in for your Sailors is Roach. Near side, just past midfield. She puts that ball in, looking for Sydney Graham. Graham can't control. Now it's picked up by Coley. She gets dispossessed, and here comes the Demons back the other way, switching fields, far side. Kelly Petix defending, puts the ball out of bounds. It will be a Glenwood throw on the far side of the pitch. Ball in. And referee momentarily stopping it and saying it's a Steamboat throw. So Petix will throw that in far side. As a freshman, Kelly Petix in her first game against Glenwood scored 4 goals. And it looks like now she has been moved back, and Coach Bowman loves to move these players around. And she is on the back line today. But don't be surprised to see her moving back up to striker. These Steamboat Sailors, very versatile players. Steamboat controlling off the throw-in near side. Roach with the ball along the sideline. Moving it up. And ball pushed straight up. And Buchin just puts that ball to the sideline. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a Sailor throw-in far side. Steamboat on the throw. Controlled there by Lucy Wilson.
You guys made it.
Ball pinballing around here.
Lost forever.
Finally settled here by the Demons. Switching fields near side. Stepping up on the play there is Tegan Ludwig. She gets dispossessed. Through ball. Look out. Here come the Demons. Far side of the box. Stopping it at the goal line. And it goes out of bounds, and it looks like it will be a goal kick. Is that one? No, that's going to be a corner kick. Thought it may have deflected off the Glenwood striker. Abby Scruton taking the kick for Glenwood. Big pop out to about the 7-yard line. Ball headed in. And that one's handled by Eden Reese, the sophomore goalkeeper, who will bring it up to the top of the box. She lets one fly to midfield. And the Sailors can't control it. Settled here by Glenwood again. And Glenwood has definitely been controlling the tempo of this game. Stepped up there by Roach. Roach dispossesses, takes it up the left sideline until that one's taken away. Goes out of bounds, and it will be a Sailor throw-in. Roach taking it near side. Eli bringing the ball in. Settled there by Lucy Wilson. Wilson can't control. Here comes Glenwood back the other way. Now they're slowing it down, moving it back to midfield. Trying to work the ball in. Good defensive play there by Rachel Coley. And indirect kick here for the Demons. About 20 yards over the midfield stripe in Steamboat territory. Sailors back line pushing up here, trying to get the offsides on the play. Here comes the free kick. Big booming kick right on Eden Reese, right on goal, and a nice stop near post. She's going to bring it right up. She's going to throw this one up the left side. Looking there for Coley. Coley trying to settle here. Contested by Huron. Huron with the throw near side for the Demons. Ball in. Ooh. And a Sailor defender just got run over. Whistle here. Dangerous play, and it will be a Sailor free kick. I can't tell who that is. Eli Roach is You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Big shout out to UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, helping you get back to full strength when you're feeling shorthanded. Also like to thank our friends at the Allison Agency. Allison Agency by Allstate Insurance. Easy to find on 5th Street. Right across from Mahogany Ridge for all your insurance needs. Go see Joanna and Brett Allison with the Allison Agency. So we have a Sailor down here. Let's take a quick... Oh, no, she's getting back up. Is that Vargas? So that's Keelan Vargas who's down right now. She's a tough kid, too. This is not what we like to see. She has been on this team since she was a freshman, a little slow to get up. Getting helped off the field. Hometown fans. Never like to see that, especially so early in the season. And she plays all over the field. Senior year. She's getting helped off the field, but it looks like she is putting some weight on. Not sure if it was an ankle or a knee. And it's going to be a Sailor free kick here from their side of the pitch. About 15 yards past the 18-yard line here. So that one pushed to midfield. And we've got a whistle, and it's a handball. So it'll be a Sailor free kick here at midfield. Now the sun's shining momentarily. We've got a little sundog here. Still some snow falling. And Steamboat controls off the free kick.
Our dogs came back, though.
Lucy Wilson dispossessed. Ball pushed back to the back line here towards the Glenwood goal. They switch fields, come up near side. Nice play there by Sydney Graham. Sydney Graham with a through ball down the right sideline looking for Delaney Moon. She's got wheels. Turns it outside. It goes out of bounds, and it will be a Glenwood throw. Delaney Moon, another one of those juniors who's been on this team since she was a freshman. Ball thrown in by Glenwood. Moon contesting. Ball goes out of bounds, and I think it will be a goal kick here. Far side. Buchin will take that kick here for the Glenwood goalkeeper. Glenwood moving left to right on your radio dial in all red. Your Steamboat Sailors in all white. Oh, nice play. Stepping in front of that is Sawyer. Sawyer working into the box, loses the ball, and we've got a penalty. Will this be a PK? I think it will. And I'll tell you what, Megan Sawyer is just who we want taking that kick, as she was tripped in the box. Referees right now confiding. And they're going to let Delaney Moon take this one. Sailors down 1-0. Moon looking to tie this one up. With the equalizer, Delaney Moon on the PKs. We are tied at 1 with 30-37 left in this first half. You are tuned to Steamboat Sailors Girls Soccer. Remember, you can listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Click on the Steamboat Sailors icon, scroll down to the Sailors Girls Soccer schedule, find today's game against Glenwood, and click the watch link. But if you are anywhere near downtown Steamboat Springs, make your way over to Gardner Field and come cheer your Sailors on. Wear red and bring your radio with and listen at 98.9 KTYV Sports on FM. That ball's going to go out of bounds off the kickoff. Glenwood remains in control, working the ball up the right sideline here. Through ball all the way down, and that one is going to go over the goal line and will be a goal kick. Eden Reese, the sophomore goaltender for your Steamboat Sailors, will take that one. She let in kind of a fluky goal very early. It was a really high ball, and the striker was just in on the play. Looked like she could have been offsides, but I certainly don't have the angle up here. Sailors controlling far side as Lucy Wilson battling for the ball, and now taking control. The Demons switching fields, stepping up. Nice play by Eli Roach, working that ball forward to Coley. Coley pushing the ball ahead, looking for number 12, Sophie Leeson. Sophie Leeson, glad to be back on the pitch. She suffered an ACL injury late last season as a freshman, and she was really a contributor. But she was cleared to play within 5 months and has been playing soccer this fall and winter, and is very excited to be back on the pitch for the Steamboat Sailors. Steamboat controlling here near side. Sydney Graham with the ball. Quick give and go. Back to Coley. Coley back to Graham, and then dispossessed. As Morales has the ball, she works the ball up to Sarah Helm for the Demons. Sailors take the ball away. Sydney Graham controlling it on the Sailor side of the pitch. Once again, this Glenwood team looking very strong right now. Through ball there. Sailors step up. That's Sloan Russell on the back line. Stepping into it. Ball nearly goes across the sideline here. Not out. Oh, now they wave it out. It will be a Sailor throw-in near side. Eli Roach is going to take that one. We're still on the Steamboat Sailor side of the pitch. If you're watching online, the Sailors are in all white, moving right to left on your radio dial. Throw-in off the head of Maylee Bollitzer Ball pushed into the central part of the field. Shot, and a nice stop by Eden Reese. Eden Reese punts the ball up the right side of the field, working it through, and here comes Steamboat down the right sideline. Delaney Mood wins some wheels, and she slide tackle there, tripped up on the play, no whistle, and the ball up the sideline by the defender, pushed right back into play by number 7, Kelly Petex. Petex is going to take the throw in as the ball goes out of bounds off the Glenwood player, far side. Petex looking for Moon. No, she gets that ball into Sawyer. Sawyer controlling. The midfielder tried to work it down the right sideline. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a Glenwood throw. Far side down around the 7-yard line on the Glenwood side of the pitch. Ball goes back out of bounds. That one goes off your Steamboat Sailors, and it'll be another Glenwood throw. A little further up the field, right up in front of the Glenwood bench. Glenwood getting some substitutions here.
Oh, sorry.
On the throw. Ball pushed back to Sloan Russell, who's going to move it back to Reese, the goaltender. The goalkeeper kicks that ball high in the air. It goes out of bounds, so we'll get a throw-in in front of the Steamboat bench for the Demons. Glenwood with the throw. Crossing the field. Back near side. And the ball's picked up by Roach. Roach moving it across the back line to Russell. Russell across the pitch there to Kelly Petix. She can't control it, goes out of bounds, and it'll be a Glenwood throw on the Steamboat Sailors side of the field. Ball goes back out of bounds, and this one will be a Steamboat throw. Petex quickly gets the ball in, tries to work it up to Moon.
No, I can't tell. I just know she's brutally tough. Yeah. The last thing she wants to do is be on the bench. If she can play, she can.
Down the sideline, still controlled here by Glenwood, into the Sailors' box, turned away, and here comes Steamboat back the other way. Quick give and go. Nice tic-tac-toe passing there by Lucy Wilson. Back up to Delaney Moon. Ball goes back out of bounds. It will be a Steamboat throw just past the bench. Kelly Petex coming up to take that one. We are tied at 1 right now with 24:35 left in this first half. Both teams, first game of the season. A little bit later this afternoon, Vaughn Chase, who's down in Aspen, will be calling the Steamboat Sailors boys lacrosse game against the Aspen Skiers. Two teams met in the playoffs last year. Sailors lost to him in the regular season, beat him in the playoffs on the road. So you know the Skiers are going to be wanting to avenge that loss. Steamboat controls off the throw-in. I don't know, was that an illegal throw-in call? And it will be a Glenwood throw far side. 23:46 left in this first half of play. 1-1 the score. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Big shout out to our friends at Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Ball thrown in, controlled by the Sailors across far side to Eli Roach. She lets one fly, and that one goes just over the near post, and it will be a goal kick. Nice set play there by your Steamboat Sailors. As Rachel Coley put the ball across to Roach, who let it fly one-timer, just a bit high. I'd like to thank our friends at Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank, the only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. They are lending, member FDIC. Sailors controlling here on their side of the field. And that one's going to go out of bounds, and it will be a Demon throwing near side here. About 27 yards up from the goal line. Huron with the throw for the Demons. Nice throw. She puts that one in the box. Sailors do a good job of heading it out. Ball settled here near side by Steamboat. Big high ball. Steamboat still, the ball is pinballing around here, battling for that. Sydney Graham, she finally comes up with it, working it up near side to Rachel Coley. Coley controls it momentarily, getting some help from Sophie Leeson. Leeson back over to Coley. Now they switch fields. Back to Lucy Wilson. And that one is pushed back to Buchan. Buchan, the goaltender here for the Demons. Steamboat across. Can't control. And here come the Demons back the other way. Try to get it across midfield. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in here. Rochelle. I need all the help I can get, kids, and it's much appreciated. Call me Ron Burgundy, if you will. I finally got Eli Roach correct, so it took me a couple of years. .46 left in this first half. We are tied at 0. It's kind of a slow-moving affair right now. First game of the season for both of these two teams. The Demons got on the scoreboard first with a flukish goal. Then about 10 minutes later, the Sailors got a PK. And Delaney Moon buried it. So that's where we stand. Tied at 1. Lucy Wilson trying to bring the ball up, dispossessed momentarily. Glenwood content to control it on their back line, but a nice job there by Delaney Moon to break that play up. Ball goes back out of bounds off the Sailors, so it'll be a Glenwood throw. Far side, right in front of the Glenwood bench on their half of the field. Clock still rolling down on this 1-1 affair.
Long drive.
I'd like to thank our friends at Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend for all your building material needs. All controlled by Reese. Gets it up to Roach. Roach near side. Now pushes it back to the central part of the field. Steamboat working it out of their own end. Up over midfield now. Nice step over there by Sophie Leeson. She tries to work the ball up. Gets dispossessed. Gets the ball back. Now Sydney Graham controlling. Graham trying to work around a Glenwood defender. Pushes the ball through. Up to Megan Sawyer. Sawyer loses her footing. And Glenwood able to push the ball up to midfield. Ball pinballing around, and we've got an offsides on the play. Linesman was right on that. I'd like to thank our friends at Steamboat Dental Center. Dentistry designed for you. Visit Dr. Whitty and his team, or check them out online at steamboatdentalcenter.com. Also like to thank our friends at Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition. Go see Travis and the gang. Steamboat's only full-service car wash on Highway 40. Russell's Auto Salon, your full-service auto body shop, where you always meet by accident. Call Russell's Auto Salon today at 879-1515. Big shout out to Bridget and the gang at Steamboat Ace Hardware. Oh, a through ball there, and a nice job by Eden Reese. Dangerous in the box as she had a Demon striker right in her grill, and she was able to stay with the ball and push it out, and here comes Steamboat up the left sideline. So a scary play off the free kick there, and the sophomore goalkeeper, Eden Reese, proving she is up to the task. Throw in far side for your Steamboat Sailors just over the midfield stripe. Down the right sideline, ball goes back out of bounds, so the Sailors work their way up the sideline. Another throw in. Looking for Megan Sawyer. And the Sailors working their way down as Lucy Wilson continues to throw the ball in. Now she's about 10 yards up from the 18. Back to Wilson. Wilson can't cross that one. Sailors now, a little push from behind. No call there. Things getting a little bit physical out there. Lucy Wilson trying to move the ball into the central part of the field. Ball turned away and put out of bounds. It will be a Steamboat throw at the midfield stripe. 16:31 left in this first half. We are tied at 1 here at Gardner Field on the beautiful campus of Steamboat Springs High School. And the ball down the sideline. Cuts it back up. Here come the Demons, and a good job by Eden Reese coming out and grabbing that ball and saying, hey, this is my territory. Takes it up to the top of the box and lets one fly. A big punt to midfield. Settled there by Moon. Moon working the ball back. Dispossessed here at midfield by the Demons. They push it up. Lucy Wilson with the ball. Across the back line. Now working it up the near sideline is Sydney Graham. Graham looking down the left sideline to Rochelle Coley. Coley, the ball goes out of bounds. It will be a Steamboat throw. About 20 yards up from the goal line. Steamboat on the Glenwood side of the pitch. Glenwood, though, controls off the throw-in. Up to midfield. Steamboat marking back, trying to get possession, but a nice job here by the Demons as they work the ball across the field and now down the left sideline, working it back to the central part of the pitch in the Steamboat side of play. Knifing the ball through. Good defensive play here by the Sailors as their defenders step up. And now the ball punched down the left sideline, and that one's going to go out of bounds, but I believe it was offsides again. So this Sailor back line really doing a nice job stepping up. That's the second or third offsides called so far of this game. Lucy Wilson with a big free kick. And that one's going to go back out of bounds, and Wilson's going to throw it in from in front of the Sailors bench. She gets the ball right back as she steps back into the field of play. Works it to Russell across the line. And that one goes back out of bounds, and I believe it will be a Sailors throw as that one went off the Glenwood wing. Russell off the throw. Sailors working it up. Right sideline. Up to Graham. Graham trying to push that ball ahead to the central part of the field. Eli Roach can't handle it. Sailors get the ball back. Through ball here. And Rochelle running down. Coley with the ball. She's going to have a shot. And this one's going to go in. Coley with the goal. And your Steamboat Sailors with 13:20 left in this first half take their first lead of the game, 2-1. So Rochelle Coley showing her speed on a beautiful through ball, ran right onto it towards the upper part of the left side of the box. It was she and Erin Buchin, the goaltender here for Glenwood. And Coley won the race and put it past the goalie. So a beautiful goal, and your Steamboat Sailors go up 2-1 over the Glenwood Demons. Lots of soccer left as we've got 13:15 remaining in this first half. Steamboat on top 2-1. Glenwood controlling the ball down the left sideline. Across here, picked off by Tegan Ludwig. She pumps the ball back up towards midfield. Controlled here by Coley. Coley working the ball back. Quick tic-tac-toe passing there by Emma Meyer as the Sailors are trying to work the ball up the near sideline here. Controlled now by Roach. Roach switching fields. Back over to Graham. And now a through ball again, and here comes Coley. Let's see if she can get another one. She stops it at the top of the box, now works it back. Long through shot there. Waiting for that ball, number 15, Delaney Moon. She scored the first goal of this season in this game for your Steamboat Sailors with a PK. Coley with the second goal. Ball pumped to the Steamboat end of the pitch. Down the left sideline. Steamboat turns it away and pumps it right back up to midfield. Controlled now by the Demons. Demons working in this. Oh, nice plays. Graham dispossesses, but Steamboat loses control. Glenwood now switching fields and moving the ball back to their back line. Working it up right sideline here, near side. Down the sideline, and that one's going to go out of bounds, and it will be a Steamboat throw. Like to thank UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, helping your Steamboat Sailors get back to full strength. Also like to thank Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office. 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Go see Chris Puckett, making sense of your investments, member SIPC. Glenwood controlling the ball on the Steamboat side of the pitch. Ball goes back out of bounds. It will be a Steamboat throw, far side. Lucy Wilson on the throw. High throw off the head of the Glenwood midfielder. Wilson throws it right back in, looking there for Sawyer. Sawyer controlling the ball along the sideline, far side. Dispossessed. Glenwood controlling, but Sawyer not letting her get away with anything. Steamboat gets the ball back. Now it's pinballing around off of white and red shirts. Finally controlled there by Eli Roach. Roach, quick one-timer by Graham. Graham working it back to Russell. Some nifty footwork there by Sydney Graham as she slides the ball across to Eli Roach. Roach near side now. Roach works it back to the central part of the field. Dispossessed there by the Demons. Back and forth play here. Nice job there. Ball goes back out of bounds. .937 left in this first half. 2-1 the score. Sailors getting some subs in. Coming off the pitch, Eli Roach had a nice first half of play. Coming in for her, Izzy Rillos. Who's number 20?
Grace Strobeck.
Grace Strobeck?
Grace, that's who she's wearing. I think it's Grace Strobeck.
Grace Strobeck wearing number 20. She's not on my roster, but we got her now. Is it Strobeck? D. Droback.
Grace Strobeck.
All right. There we go. We'll make her 20. Like to thank my supporting crew here, my producers. Tracy Moon on the camera. Dave Moon, he's just the production chief up here. Pink Floyd, our silent announcer. And Clockman. We got everybody rolling up here. Glenwood with control right now. Steamboat dispossesses, though. But it is on the Steamboat side of the field. Finally, the ball put out of bounds. It'll be a Glenwood throw. About 20 yards up from the midfield stripe near side. We've got some substitutions here. Glenwood is getting some fresh legs out there. 7:54 left in this first half. Sailors on top 2-1, but this has been a tightly contested match. Steamboat controls off momentarily off the throw-in. Taken back by Glenwood, and now Steamboat with the ball. Tegan Ludwig, some fancy footwork here. The little pirouette move on the sideline. Ball goes out of bounds, and we'll get a corner kick here as that one went off of Sloan Russell. So it will be a Glenwood corner kick near side. Emma Meyer lining up on the near post for your Steamboat Sailors. Here comes the kick, low kick, pushed out of the box by the Steamboat back line. Rilos controlling, tries to put it up to midfield and does. Taken away there by the Demons as they work it up the left sidelines. Now move the ball to the central part of the field along their back line at midfield. Nice job, though, by your Steamboat Sailors as Emma Meyer steps in, takes that pass away, puts the ball off the Glenwood defender, and Meyer will throw that ball in. 6:36 left in this first half. Sailors trying to work it up the left sideline here in Glenwood territory. Now back across the midfield. Rilos with the ball, bringing it along the midfield line. And here comes Glenwood back the other way. And a nice stop by Eden Reese, the sophomore goalkeeper.
He already texted me back. Yeah.
You already knew that was good?
Yeah.
Sailors control.
Come on, Tate.
Taken away quickly by Glenwood. They try to pump the ball through. One timed right back to midfield. Nice body movement there by Sydney Graham as she was definitely playing the body and not letting the Glenwood defender get a hold of it. But the ball now pushed over the Steamboat goal line, so it will be a goal kick here for your Steamboat Sailors. Sailors on top 2-1. Just got word that Casey Barnett, former coach of Steamboat Sailors soccer, who's in North Carolina, I believe, watching the game from the Steamboat Radio YouTube page. If you go to steamboatradio.com, click on the watch link. You can subscribe to that YouTube page and go direct from there on in. Casey's pretty technically savvy. 5 minutes left in this first half. Sailors on top 2-1. It will be a Steamboat goal kick here. Eden Reese is going to take that. Sophomore works the ball up to Grace Strobrak, who can't handle it. Now picked up there by Tegan Ludwig. Working it up the left sideline here. Near side as the Sailors are moving right to left. If you're watching online, Sailors in all white, Glenwood Demons in red. Of course, these two schools sharing the same colors. Drobet works the ball back to Ludwig. Ludwig across the midfield all the way over to Wilson. Wilson works it back to Russell. Ball dispossessed momentarily by Glenwood. They try to pump it in, and look out, here they come. Through ball into the box.
Oh, yes. Nice.
And that one looked like it will be a goal kick as it just went out of bounds. A nice play there by Emma Meyer to let that one go out of bounds, knowing it went off the Glenwood Demon, off the goal kick. Reese puts it up to Rilos. Rilos turns the ball to the outside, trying to get it down the right wing side. No go there. Lucy Wilson, though, with the ball, controlling. 3:12 left in this first half. Sailors on top 2-1. Throw in down the right sideline. Good opportunity here for the Sailors. Ball pushed out of bounds. We will have a throw-in with just about 2:50 left in this first half. Lucy Wilson's going to take the throw-in for your Steamboat Sailors. She's at about 10 yards up from the goal line. Now she puts one in the middle, and that one just goes back behind the net, so it'll be a goal kick. Had an opportunity there. Probably could have settled that ball. She had a half a second, but I think we still have some of those first game jitters going on. Now the sun is actually shining. We've got a kind of a blue sucker hole here that hopefully will stay with us for a little bit. Long ball. Eden Reese just pumps that one out of bounds. And it will be a throw-in for the Glenwood Demons on the Sailors' side of the field. 2:02 left in this first half. Into the box. Ooh, that's a nice play. Up top of the box. Shot. And that one goes out of bounds, just wide, near post. So an opportunity for the Demons to tie this one up. Turned away by the Sailors' back line in Eden Reese. In the goal. She pumps this one up to the central part of the field, controlled by the Demons as they work it back to their back line. Now try to turn it outside. Emma Meyer with the ball, up to Rillos. Rillos steps over the ball, loses it, now works it back to Sydney Graham. Graham switching fields, trying to go down the right side. As she had Holland Reese open down the sideline. 1:08 left in this first half. Sailors on top 2-1. Tightly contested match. Both teams getting some opportunities. The Sailors able to convert on 2 of them. Working it down the right sideline. And here comes a cross. Shot! And nice stop by Eden Reese. As number 15, Devin McSwain for the Demons got a nice shot off and a great stop by Eden Reese. Time winding down here in this first half. Sailors on top 2-1. Demons control it along the midfield and try to control, but a good job by Steamboat to roll it down the right sideline. Controlled, though, by the Demons as they work it back up and down the left wing and into Steamboat territory. Quick give and go here. Good job by the Sailors to get back, and that's going to do it. So after one half of play, your Steamboat Sailors on top 2-1. It is Steamboat Sailors girls soccer action right here on KTYV, Sports on FM at 98.9. You can also listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. We'll be back with some first half stats. We've got some Sailor Spotlight on the way, and then we'll have second half action right here on your Steamboat Sailor Sports Connection. KT.
The Steamboat Sailors are on the air. This is 98.9 KTYV, bringing you Steamboat Sailors Soccer. Sponsored by Ross Auto Clinic, Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Mountain View Car Wash, Steamboat Dental Center, and Chris Bucket with Edward Jones. Get on SteamboatRadio.com and watch the game live. And check out the complete schedule while you're there. Steamboat Sailors Soccer was also brought to you by Steamboat Ace Hardware,
Allstate Insurance, the Allison Agency,
UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center,
Russell's Auto Salon,
and Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Our sponsors support the Sailors, so return the favor and support our sponsors. Steamboat Sailors Soccer! Only on 98.9 KTYV and SteamboatRadio.com.
Let's go, sailors! Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of the Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank, and proud sponsor of the Steamboat High School soccer broadcast. Well, fall's upon us this time for some hometown soccer on the Gardner pitch. The Yampa Valley Bank congratulates each player on the Sailor soccer squad. Steamboat High School athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. If you're looking for a better banking experience, walk, or better yet, slide tackle through our doors. Remember FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Doc from Doc's Auto Clinic. When your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc's for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc's are ASC certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you need to know your vehicle is safe. We take care of you and your family by taking care of your car. We are located just past Moose on the west end of town off of Elk River Road. Doc's Auto Clinic, proud to support the Steamboat Sailors.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. Chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
I'm Sloan Russell, and I'm a sophomore in Steamboat Springs High School. My number is 24, and I play defense. I've been playing high school soccer for 2 years now, and I also like to dance. I'd like to go to college at CU or Colorado School of Mines. I'm thinking about playing soccer in college. In 10 years, I would like to be maybe coaching soccer. Outside of school, I'm involved in sewing and piano. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite movie is Lilo and Stitch because I love Disney. Next summer, I plan to coach at camps in Denver and play soccer. My goals for this season are to just improve myself as a player individually and help my team to win. My goals for life are to get a good education and be an engineer. What I remember most about being a sailor is the family that comes with being part of a team. My name is Sloan Russell. I am a sophomore in Steamboat Springs High School, and I am proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor Sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where you won't get a penalty for having a dirty car.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we've gone green with enviro-based paint.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
Hi, my name is Sydney Graham, and I'm a sophomore at Steamboat High School. My number is 7. I play midfield, and I've been playing for about 10 years. I enjoy playing badminton, and I love to ski. I would like to go to college in the East Coast. I will most likely be playing in college. I see myself in 10 years being a successful person, enjoying life, and not
Every time you're thinking about shooting the ball, you're like...
subject in school is math because I like the challenge. My favorite movie is Dazed and Confused because I think it would be fun to live in the 70s and have a good time. Next summer I will be going to concerts and traveling over Colorado, camping and hiking. My goals for this season are to be a competitive team and lead our team to playoffs. My goals in life are to become either a physical therapist or a doctor and travel the world. What I will remember most about being a sailor is the environment we create for one another and the fun we have together. My name is Sydney Graham. I'm a sophomore and I am proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Steamboat Ace is your go-to place for everything you need for your home. Bridget here from Steamboat Ace, and we aren't just paint and power tools. Ace has a great pet section to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. A fun toy section stocked with items for all ages to make the perfect gift. Beautiful housewares, cookware, candles, and more to decorate and add beautiful style to your table. Stop into Steamboat Ace, proud to support your Steamboat Sailors, and see all that we have for your home. Steamboat Ace, the helpful all your home needs place. Small emergencies, scrapes, sprains, and stitches. They're bound to happen. You deserve quick care from trusted physicians. At UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center, our emergency care team is here for you and your loved ones. The board-certified physicians at YVMC are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to get you in and out the door quickly. You'll experience the same safe and high-quality care you've come to expect at YVMC, now with smaller prices for life's small emergencies. Yampa Valley Medical Center, now part of the UC Health family.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
I'm Tegan Ludwig, and I'm a senior at SSHS. I'm number 2. I play defense. I've been playing since I was 5. I also like to ski and sail. I don't know where I want to go to college, possibly CU Boulder. I don't think I'll play competitively in college. In 10 years, I don't know where I'll be. I'm just living in the moment. Outside of school, I'm also involved in a lot of clubs and volunteer work. My favorite subject in school is science or sociology. My favorite movie is Interstellar because I want to be an astronaut. Next summer, I'm going to be spending as much time as I can with my friends before I leave for my gap year. My goals for this season are to have a successful season with a lot of wins and for everyone to be really close. My goals for life are to be happy. What I'll remember most about being a sailor is the support from the community. I'm Tegan Ludwig, I'm a senior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Sports-related dental injuries account for more than 600,000 ER visits each year. If your child is playing a sport and not wearing a mouth guard, they are 60 times more likely to suffer harm to their teeth. Steamboat Dental Center offers custom-fit mouth guards made from an exact model of your child's teeth. They are effective, comfortable, easy to clean, and also cheaper than a visit to the ER. Call Steamboat Dental Center today and receive half off a custom mouth guard. SteamboatDentalCenter.com. Go Sailors!
Let's go, Sailors! Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of the Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank, and proud sponsor of the Steamboat High School soccer broadcast. Well, fall's upon us, and it's time for some hometown soccer on the Gardner pitch. The Yampa Valley Bank congratulates each player on the Sailor soccer squad. Steamboat High School athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. If you're looking for a better banking experience, walk, or better yet, slide tackle through our doors. Remember FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Sports on FM. This is 98.9 KTYB. Steamboat Springs.
Live at Gardner Field at Steamboat Sailors girls soccer action. After one half of play, your Steamboat Sailors on top 2-1. Delaney Moon netted the first goal for your Steamboat Sailors to tie the game at 1 on a PK. A trip called on Megan Sawyer in the box resulted in a penalty kick, and Delaney Moon buried that one. Second goal, a beautiful through ball, and Rochelle Coley ran onto it down the left wing side and was able to put it past Aaron Buchan, the goalkeeper here for the Glenwood Demons, to make it a 2-1 affair. Glenwood did get on the board first. Their goal was a little flukish, and I did not see who got the goal. And I don't have a complete list of numbers here as we are early in the season, first game of the season. But it was a very high ball that was basically straight up in the air, came down, and the striker was just right there on top of Eden Reese, the Steamboat Sailors goalkeeper. And she was able to tap that ball in, settle it, and put it in. But the Sailors on top right now. They have the opening kickoff. They control momentarily, moving the ball back. Now the ball high in the air, pinballing around. Finally controlled by the back line of Glenwood. They put a through ball in. Reese stepping up. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Glenwood throw near side. We are just underway. If you're joining us, Steamboat Sailors in their home whites, moving left to right in this second half on your radio dial. Glenwood Demons in all red. Throwing the ball in, getting the ball into the box. Good defensive play there by Lucy Wilson. Long shot. Handled by Reese. Sophomore. Throwing the ball up, controlled. Ooh, that one looks like it's out. Goes off Emma Myers. It will be a Glenwood throw near side here, about 10 yards onto the Steamboat side of the pitch. In my day, that would have been an illegal throw, but my day was a long time ago. The rules have probably changed. Back across the back line, Glenwood switching fields with it. Controlled by Graham, momentarily dispossessed. Glenwood back with the ball as they move into Steamboat territory. About 10 yards in front of the 18. Glenwood still controlling. This has been a very evenly matched game. Sailors on top 2-1. Glenwood working the ball down the left sideline. Ball goes out of bounds. Emma Myers has the throw in near side here. About 27 yards up the sideline from the goal line. And controlled nicely by Glenwood.
There we go.
Uh-oh, through ball on the top of the box. Quick header, give and go. Good defensive play by the back line of Steamboat as they pump that ball back up, and it is controlled by Megan Sawyer. Sawyer in the central part of the field, putting on a clinic there. Pumps the ball up, looking for Eli Roach. Roach can't settle. Glenwood does momentarily. Tegan Ludwig puts the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a Glenwood throw on the far side, right at midfield. Big throw in down the right sideline. Controlled by the Demons. Working it down deep along the sideline, stopping it at the goal line. Great defensive play there. I believe that's Lucy Wilson. My eyes do deceive me. As she put the ball out of bounds, it will be another throw in here for Glenwood. Nice throw. Good defensive play there by Sydney Graham as she heads the ball out. Ball high in the air up to the top of the box. Pinballing around. Steamboat finally gets it out momentarily. Shot. Eden Reese in a good spot there. Steps up to the top of the box now with possession and lets a big punt fly to midfield. Settled here by the Glenwood back line, and they work it back down the left line. Glenwood controlling, now switching fields. Good defensive play there by Rochelle Coley, who scored the second goal for your Steamboat Sailors. Sailors now have the ball, trying to work it down the left sideline. Ball goes out of bounds off of a Demon defender. Steamboat throw, working it towards the central part of the field, and we've got a whistle, and it looks like it's going to be a free kick. And it is going to go against the Sailors, so Glenwood will get the free kick here on their side of the midfield stripe. 2-1 the score. Sailors on top, 35-22 left in this game. Clock rolling.
Come on, Seal. It's starting to get nice now.
Sailors stepping up, controlling. Pumping the ball back up to midfield, where it's controlled by the Glenwood back line as they retreat. Good job there by Steamboat as Grace Drobeck Works the ball to the central part of the field. Megan Sawyer tiptoeing along, working it back to Sydney Graham. Steamboat still controlling right at midfield. Back up to Sawyer. Sawyer working it across to Drobeck. Drobeck with a through ball. And Aaron Buchan stepping up, making the save, bumping the ball across the midfield stripe, and here come the Demons back the other way, far side. Ball looks like it is going to be kept in on the far sideline. Finally out of bounds, and that will be a goal kick. Great defensive play there by Lucy Wilson. Lucy Wilson saw a lot of time last year as a sophomore. Ball pumped up. Left side of the field. Control there by Coley. Coley works it over to Roach. Roach across midfield, central part of the field. Dispossessed here by the Glenwood back line. Back to their goalkeep they go. She tries to work it up near sideline here, but Sydney Graham takes that one away. Now the Demons with possession as they work it up to midfield. Both teams controlling in the central part of the field here. Good job by Steamboat to get the ball back. Now across the pitch to Coley. Coley over to Sawyer. Quick little give and go. Here comes Coley across the box. Far side. Shot looking for far post. And that one goes wide. What an opportunity. And running onto that ball, Delaney Moon. If she could have bended that ball just a little bit, Moon could have gotten that far post and done something with it. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But a nice idea all the same. Goal kick here for the Demons. Content to maintain possession, but they put that one out of bounds. It'll be a Sailor throw. 32:43 left in this second half. Sailors on top 2-1. A little insurance goal would be good. And speaking of insurance, big shout out, of course, to our friends at the Allison Agency with Allstate. Easy to find on 5th Street for all your insurance needs. Helping to ensure the Sailors' victory. Ball pinballing around here, controlled by Glenwood. Finally settled, though, by the Sailors. On the back line, working it up. Sailors, again, in white, moving left to right if you're watching online at steamboatradio.com or on our YouTube channel. Ball pushed out of bounds there by Meyer. It will be a throw-in for the Demons here near sideline. On the Sailor side of the pitch, down to the goal line they go, and that one goes out of bounds. It will be a Sailor goal kick, or it should be. We will take it.
Right after. Yeah.
Sailors with a big booming kick from sophomore goaltender Eden Reese. Ball pinballs around, controlled there by Drobeck. Drobeck works it down the sideline, dispossessed momentarily, back to the Glenwood keep. She one-times it, but a good job there by Eli Roach to get a foot on it. Quick little give and go. Nice tic-tac-toe passing down the left sideline. Sailors with control, cross there. Pushed back away by the back line for the Demons. Settled, though, by Graham. Graham now trying to switch fields. She gets dispossessed, and here come the Demons back up to midfield. Demons slowing it down. Good defensive play there by Drobeck. She's having a nice game here. I believe that she came in for Vargas when Vargas went down, and unfortunately, Keelan has not been back on the pitch. We're definitely sending positive thoughts and prayers her way. She is a much-needed cog in this machine that is the Steamboat Sailors girls soccer team. Sailors on top 2-1. Quick whistle there. Trip is the call. It will be a free kick just on the other side of midfield for the Demons. About 30 minutes left in this contest. Sailors on top 2-1. I'd like to thank Chris Puckett with the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris Puckett today at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Here's a through ball, but Eden Reese able to beat the striker to it. Eden Reese line drive kick. Headed. That one had to hurt. And trying to push the ball through, but a good job by the Sailors back line. That's Tegan Ludwig back there. And that one's going to go across the goal line, and it will be a Steamboat Sailors goal kick. I'd like to thank Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If you've got friends calling to town, give them a call at 970-879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. Ball skids up, close to midfield. Controlled now by the Demons, but a good pressure here by your Steamboat Sailors. Near sideline.
There we go.
Sydney Graham defending. Working the ball up to Sawyer. Sawyer one-times it across the midfield line. Looking for Coley. Coley can't control. Uh-oh. Here come the Demons. Nice through ball, but she was offsides. That's the fourth offside play that this Steamboat Sailors back line has caused. They're stepping up nicely. Demons getting a little bit greedy, and the Sailors taking advantage of that. Ball skims off the Demons defender's head, but makes it all the way back to Buchin. One times it very high. 50-50 ball here. Far side. Controlled there. Drobeck tries to. Lucy Wilson back defending. Down the far sideline. She puts it out to Eden Reese, who one times it out of bounds. I'd like to thank UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, helping you get back to full strength when you're feeling shorthanded. Throw in far side by the Demons. Into the box it goes. Great defensive play there by Sydney Graham, who turns it back to the outside. Ooh, waltzing along the goal line there is a striker for Glenwood. Ball turned away, goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in just above the 18 for Glenwood. 27-11 left in this ball game. Sailors on top 2-1. Thanks to Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car, bringing you the sick play of the game. And that has to be the goal by Coley. Ball goes out of bounds. Lucy Wilson scared me, but she seemed to be in control of the situation as the ball, knowing the ball was kicked off or deflected off the a Glenwood foot there, goes out of bounds, and we've got a goal kick here. Eden Reese working the ball up to Sydney Graham. Sydney Graham getting a little bit of help by Meyer. Graham up the sideline, gets dispossessed, and here come the Demons back the other way. Another through ball there. Lucy Wilson rolling it back. Oh, dangerous play. Oh, little too nonchalant there. And just like that, the Glenwood Demons get on the board and tie this game up at 2. I think Lucy Wilson thought Eden Reese had the ball. Eden Reese thought Lucy had the ball. A little communication breakdown there. And a nice job by the striker here for Glenwood. And we are tied at 2 right now. Lucy Wilson with the ball off the Steamboat kick. Working it up to Drobeck. Drobeck staying with it. Steamboat controlling. That's Delaney Moon. Delaney Moon with a through ball there. Looking ahead for Graham. Graham gets tripped up on the play. And here comes Glenwood back up the sideline here near side. Steamboat gets the throw in though. And that one is just dancing on the sideline. It will be a Steamboat throw that will be taken by Emma Meyer. Sailors moving around, trying to find an open player. Ball in the box, near side. Back out to the top of the 18. Nice job by the Demons as they work it out. And here come the Demons back over midfield, down the left sideline. Pushing the ball to the central part of the field. Steamboat steps up. Good defensive play there. Megan Sawyer. Sawyer up to Moon. Moon at the midfield mark. Moon, nice job. Looking to push a ball through here, slowing it down. Brings it to the central part of the field. Hoping to get Haley Moss. Mom's here cheering her on. Haley had an opportunity, but that ball was maybe just a little bit too much on it. And a nice job there by Aaron Buchin, the goalkeeper for Glenwood. Working the ball up to midfield. And looks like we've got an injury on the field. The clock is stopped with 24:20. We are tied at 2. Big shout out to Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank. Member FDIC. Thanks to Skip and the gang and Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. I'd like to thank Steamboat Dental Center, dentistry designed for you. Go visit Dr. Whitty and his team, or check them out online at steamboatdentalcenter.com. Mountain View Car Wash, helping the sailors clean the competition between town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Russell's Auto Salon, your premium full-service auto body shop, where you always meet by accident. They come highly recommended. Go see Phil and the gang at Russell's Auto Salon. Steamboat Sailors, free kick here right at midfield. Taken by Sloan Russell. Pumps the ball into the central part of the field. Ball headed away by a Demon defender. Sailors get the ball back, though. That's Lucy Wilson. And stopper back. Stepping up, taking possession, but here comes Glenwood back down the right sidelines. Centering pass there. Scooped up by Eden Reese. She walks the ball all the way up to the top of the box and lets one fly. Oh. And it's going to be a free kick here for Glenwood. Dangerous play there by your Steamboat Sailors. 23:42 left in this game. This one is tied at 2 right now. And there's a through ball there that gets right through to Eden Reese, the Sailors goalkeeper. She's going to step up to the top of the box, let one fly. Delaney Moon tries to settle, can't. Ball pinballing around here. Finally controlled by Sydney Graham. Graham brings it up over midfield. Oh, looking to push it through to Eli Roach. No go there, and here come the Demons back the other way. Down the left sideline, they come into Steamboat territory. Great defensive play there by Emma Meyer to get back. As she puts the ball out of bounds, we'll get a throw-in about 6 yards up from the goal line for Glenwood, and then the ball deflects off of them, and now it's a Sailor throw-in. We'll take that. A little bit of wind picking up here. Blue sky has gone and started to cloud up here at Gardner Field. 2-2 the score. And right now, this second half, I would say Glenwood has been controlling a little bit. I mean, we've gotten some opportunities. This is a game of possession. But anything can happen here. Sailors controlling. Sydney Graham with the ball. Working it back to Russell. Back up to Drobeck. Drobeck working it up to midfield, and there's a, I don't know what the call was, but it's going against Steamboat. Ball shot on Reese. She punts it up to midfield, but the Glenwood back line puts it right back in. But a good job there by Emma Meyer, playing right back and doing a very nice job, pushing the ball outside and out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here for Glenwood. There's Delaney Moon, dispossesses. Quick little give and go from Leeson, but Moon can't run onto it, and here come the Demons back the other way, working the ball into the box, back up to the top of the 18. Nice defensive play. Steamboat getting back into it. Lucy Wilson stepping up, looking for Moon. Along the left sideline here, it will be a Sailors throw-in. Emma Meyer's going to take that. On the Sailor side of midfield, she gets that one in to Sydney Graham. Graham working the ball across midfield, and that one's going to go out of bounds. As checking into the game is Katie Floyd, far side at striker. I'd like to thank Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more, offering you knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. Go see Bridget and the gang at Steamboat Ace Hardware. Ball along the sideline, far side, down in the Steamboat end. Good job by the Sailors to clear that, but there's a whistle. Or are they going to say that's a PK? Oh, no. Sydney Graham gets called for the handball. Certainly inadvertent. Didn't look like it hit her hand, but I don't have a great angle or good eyes, and I'm a bit of a homer. So Glenwood here has an opportunity to take the lead here on the PK. Let's see if Eden Reese can make the stop. Oh, that one goes in. Devin McSwain scoring the goal for the Glenwood Demons, and with 19:34 left in this match, 3-2 the score. Glenwood on top with 2 second-half goals. Sailors went into half with a 2-1 lead. Things getting real here for your Steamboat Sailors. They want the win. Sailors have been pretty dominant over the last several years against this Glenwood squad. Always put a quality team on the field, though. Glenwood controlling near side. Quick little give and go. Down the near sideline. Emma Meyer giving chase. Ball crossed. Picked up by Reese. Reese brings it up to the top of the box. Lets a line drive punt go. Far side looking for Floyd. Floyd turns it in. Gets dispossessed, and here comes Glenwood back down the far sideline. Looking to cross it into the box. And that one's going to be a goal kick as it goes across the goal line. Like to thank the Allison Agency with Allstate for all your insurance needs, insuring the Sailors to victory. Easy to find on 5th Street, right across from Mahogany Ridge. Big, high, booming kick there. And that is going to be a Glenwood free kick here, just on the other side of midfield, Steamboat side of the pitch. 18-12 left in this second half. Glenwood on top, 3-2. That one on goal, and a nice stop by Reese. Reese steps up to the top of the box. Ball settled by Graham. Graham back to Wilson, central part of the field. Wilson turns it to the outside, near side, over midfield with some wheels. Gets dispossessed, but Emma Meyer cleans up the mess, slides it across the central part of the field, looking for Leeson. Leeson gets stepped on from behind. It'll be a Sailor free kick. Lucy Wilson's going to take that one. Nice high ball. And a stop by Buchan. The goalkeeper for the Demons. 17:05 left in this ball game. Sailors down by 1. Steamboat needs to dig deep. Big booming kick over midfield down the right sideline. Great job by Russell to turn that one away. We'll get a throw in about 5 yards up from the corner flag on the Steamboat side of the pitch. Substitutions being called. Clock stopped with 16:38. I could be wrong on that. Wouldn't be the first time. Just ask my wife. So a throw-in, like I said, about 5 yards up after the substitution. Russell puts the ball back to the outside. Steamboat dispossesses, works it up. Megan Sawyer can't control, and she is stepped on, and it will be a Steamboat free kick. I hope she is okay. I'd like to thank Steamboat Dental Center, dentistry designed for you. Call Dr. Whitty and the team. Check them out online at steamboatdentistcenter.com or stop in and see them. They're just across the parking lot from Ski House and the Orr House Restaurant at Pine Grove. We do have an injury timeout here. I'd like to thank our friends with Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition between town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Also a big shout out to Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris Puckett today at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If you've got friends coming to town, give them a call for the Locals Connection discount at 970-879-8000. Also a big shout out to Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Don't forget, Vlad and Chase is down in Aspen. Steamboat Sailors boys lacrosse team opening their season against the Aspen Skiers, one of their arch rivals. In the regular season over the last 3-4 years, the Aspen Skiers have had their way with the Sailors. Sailors did beat them in the playoffs when it counted last year in Aspen on a rainy day. And you know Aspen is going to want to avenge that loss. It should be a good one. Steamboat Sailors boys lacrosse team. Feeling strong about this season, a team made up of all seniors and juniors. Right now, boys lacrosse. Oh man, that's not a good sign. Sawyer being carried off the field.
I don't know. 6 or 6:15.
And Keelan Vargas got hurt earlier in the game, and we did not see her return. So, again, positive thoughts and prayers. Headed to Megan Sawyer, Keelan Vargas. Never like to see these players go down. 15:53 left in this ball game. Plenty of time. Sailors down by 1, 3-2. It will be a free kick about 15 yards up from the 18, far side of the field, Steamboat side of the pitch. Sailors working it up the far sideline. And quick give and go play, turnover, cross. Oh, nice play there by Russell, header, and that one goes just wide of the net. And the Sailors are going to get a goal kick here. Eden Reese, the sophomore goaltender, getting plenty of action here today. She works the ball up far side to Sloan Russell. Russell pushes it up to the sideline. It goes out of bounds, so we'll get a throw in near side here for Glenwood. Glenwood controls, works it towards the central part of the field. Good defensive play there by Sophie Leeson. Glenwood switches fields all the way down far sideline. Good defensive play there by Riley Hodges, the sophomore. Look like she is coming in for Sawyer on the substitution. It will be a goal kick here for the Sailors. Reese surveying the field right now. Pumps the ball up. Controlled momentarily by Steamboat, dispossessed. Here comes Glenwood, long shot, and that one's going to go wide. It will be another goal kick for your Steamboat Sailors, 14-18. Ball pushed up the right sideline. Steamboat battling for it, 50-50 ball. Controlled here by Glenwood, but then they put it out of bounds. It'll be a Sailor throw-in. Lucy Wilson's going to take that one. Sailors with some movement, trying to get open. Ball pushed back in, down the left sideline, out of bounds. That's going to be a corner kick. Sailors down 3-2, 13:36 left in this ball game. Sailors need to pump this one out and get the ball on the other side of the field. I'd like to thank Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC, and Alpine Lumber. Employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, and the homeowner's friend. Corner kick near side for Glenwood. They put that one in. Dangerous. What a play by Eden Reese to get her hands on it. Pushes it out far side, and that one goes out of bounds, and that'll be a Glenwood throw-in, but a great play by the goalkeeper for your Steamboat Sailors, Eden Reese. She's got some hops. She is not super tall, but she is very athletic. I'm sure she wants that first goal back, which was very fluky. Not much he could do about the last two. So we've got another corner kick far side for the Glenwood Demons. Ball pushed through. Ooh. Out to the top of the box, just rolling there. Steamboat able to work it up. That's Sydney Graham. She gets dispossessed, and Glenwood slides it across the field. And the Sailors marking up, and it looks like it will be Steamboat ball, although the entire Glenwood bench was pointing the other way. But they don't count. Now it's a Glenwood throw, far side, as it went off of Floyd. 11:43 left in this ball game. Sailors down by 1. Ball down the far sideline. And that one's turned away, and that will be a goal kick for your Steamboat Sailors. Oh no, corner kick, excuse me. So that was off the Steamboat defender. Glenwood coming in to take the kick, 11:18, clock rolling. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9, KTYV Steamboat Springs. Of course, you're home for Steamboat Sailor Sports. Big booming kick, and a nice job there by Sophie Leeson to one-time that one out, but pumped right back in, and that one turned away. The question is that a goal kick or is that a corner kick? And unfortunately, it's going to be a corner kick for the Glenwood Demons. Sloan Russell lining up on the near post. Sydney Graham in there. Sailors marking up. Eden Reese, the goalkeeper, barking out instructions for her teammates. Sailors getting a defensive lineup here. Big booming kick up to the top of the 18. Ball pinballing around, and Reese comes up with it. Sailors looking for a fast break here. Working it up to Graham. Graham turns it outside, and the ball goes up out of bounds, and it will be a Sailor throw. Clock ticking down right now, not Steamboat's friend. 9:55 left in this game. Sailors down by 1. Sailors control. That's Eli Roach with it. Slides it across. Through ball. Here comes Steamboat. Delaney Moon. It's her in the keep. And Buchin able to get that ball before Moon. And she is going to send that one up to midfield and beyond. A big booming punt. Header, through ball, and a nice play there by Reese. Sailors control. Graham through. Quick give and go there. Nice job by Graham. Can't control. Dispossessed. Now Glenwood controlling along midfield. Trying to switch fields. Sophie Leeson defending. Trying to get that ball back. Now it's picked up by Tegan Ludwig. Ludwig back to Reese. Reese one times it. Puts it to an opening. Nice job. High ball. Moon controlling here. Puts the ball down on the pitch. Looking for a through ball there to Holland Reese. Ball now pinballing around. Sailors controlling. Working it back to their back line. Sloan Russell one times it. One time. Far side. Along the sideline. Sailors controlling. Ball goes back out of bounds. Riley Hodges throws that one in. Looking down the sideline for Coley. Coley battling left wing side. Loses the ball. And we've got a corner kick maybe? Yeah, that's going to be a corner kick. Looks like it just went over the goal line. Ref on the far side. Good eyes. So Steamboat Sailors with an opportunity here. Setting it up. In to Coley. Ball defends out. Didn't quite take the Sailors' bounce. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in here at the Sailors' bench for Glenwood. 7:30 left in this ball game. Sailors down by 1. 3-2 the score. You're tuned to Sailors Girls Soccer. First game of the season. This is a league matchup here. Both teams want this one. Let's see if the Sailors can tie it up here. With 7:08 left in the contest. Down the sideline they go. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a Sailor throw-in. 6:51 and counting. Ball controlled by Steamboat. Sailors switching field over to Sloan Russell. Russell putting the ball, and that one goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in as Holland Reese couldn't catch up with it.
All right, girls, let's keep it up here.
Another throw controlled by Glenwood. That one's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Steamboat ball. 6:09 left in this contest. Sailors down 3-2. Ball on the Sailor side of the pitch. Steamboat throwing. Into Eli Roach, dispossessed, and here comes... good job, Steamboat getting back, taking that ball away. Back up to Graham. She has been all over the place. Coley tries to push that one through. Delaney Moon battling for it. Getting some help from Lucy Wilson. But here comes Glenwood back the other way. Nice job there by Eli Roach to step up at midfield. And here come the Demons down the sideline with some speed. Near sideline, cutting it in at about the 18. Cross. Uh-oh. Dangerous ball, but that one looks like it's going to go out of bounds, and it will be a Sailor free kick. Goal kick here with 5:07 and counting left in this game. Steamboat needs to get something going. A tough one, though, when two of your stars go down in Vargas and Sawyer. Ball skids up. Controlled by Steamboat. That's Graham. Sydney Graham, uncontested, working the ball up midfield, central part of the field, dispossessed. And it looks like there's going to be a free kick here for Glenwood as Graham is called for the dangerous play. 4:20 and counting. Free kick here for Glenwood. That one pumped through, and Eden Reese with a nice stop. Sitting at the right place. Line drive kick by Reese. And Delaney Moon. No, excuse me. That's Lucy Wilson. Lucy Wilson with the ball. Battling for it. Tries to push it forward to Moon. High kick. Tegan Ludwig underneath it. Ball pushed to the outside. Riley Hodges battling for it. It goes out of bounds. It will be a Glenwood throw. Right at midfield. 3:29 and counting. Sailors down by 1. Clock not a friend of your Sailors right now. Got to get the ball on the other side of the pitch. Eden Reese. Line drive kick up to... Nice job there by Eli Roach keeping the ball in, but it goes out of bounds just on the other side of midfield. Throw in here for Glenwood. Down the sideline, Russell. Up to Graham. Graham works it back to Russell. Russell tries to work it up to Roach. Working it up, right side. Switching field, through ball there. Can we get a little topspin on that? Oh! Delaney Moon running onto that one-time kick, though, by Buchin, who was over the outside of the box. And that was a foot race. That was a nice ball. Switching fields. Tegan Ludwig looking down the left sideline, looking for Coley. 2:12 left in this match. Sailors controlling along the far sideline. Working it in. Oh, offside's the call as Coley was just a step offside. That was an opportunity. So it will be a Glenwood free kick. Under 2 minutes. Clock ticking. Sailors down by 1. As I mentioned earlier, 3:30 the broadcast starts for Steamboat Sailors boys lacrosse. They are down in Aspen, getting ready to take on the Aspen Skiers. As it is opening weekend for spring sports, we will carry most of the girls' soccer games here on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9 and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com, where you can listen and watch the game if the technology gods smile on us, which is a big if. And, of course, we'll be carrying most of the boys' lacrosse games as well. Big high kick. Pinballing around Steamboat side of the pitch. Good job. Once again, Sydney Graham underneath it, trying to work it up to Lucy Wilson. 52 seconds left in this match. Wilson with the ball. Works it over to Holland Reese. Reese through ball. Moon running onto it, into the box. Moon puts it off the goaltender. That one goes out of bounds. Who's coming in to throw that ball in? Let's get to it, girls. Lucy Wilson looking for some help. And that one turned away as Russell can't pump it back in. 18 seconds. That's Eli Roach desperately throwing the ball in near sideline to Holland Reese. That one goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Sailor corner kick here. It's 5 seconds here. Let's see if they can get set up and put it on. No. And that's going to do it. Big shout out to all of our sponsors: Doc's Auto Clinic, Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Steamboat Dental Center, our friends at Mountain View Car Wash, Russell's Auto Salon, Steamboat Ace Hardware, UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals, and of course our friends at the Allison Agency, representing Allstate Insurance. It's me, Brian Harvey. A tough loss for your Steamboat Sailors. 3-2 was the final score. They went into second half action with a 2-1 lead, but it was all Glenwood Springs in the second half as they scored 2 goals to take the lead and get the win. We will see these guys again, though, in a few short weeks in Glenwood. We've got boys lacrosse action. The pregame starts at 3:30, face-off at 4. Steamboat Sailors taking on the Aspen Skiers, live from Aspen High School in just a wee little bit. We're going to rejoin regularly scheduled programming right here on KTYV, Sports on FM at 98.9, and on the World Wide Web at Steamboat Radio. I'm Brian Harvey saying so long and thanks.
Springs.